Flipgrid is a social learning platform that allows you as a teacher to post questions to students to answer. The way that Flipgrid is set up is that you can create classes or courses, which is known as a grid. And then within the grid itself, you can post a question, which is known as a topic. It may be text and or video for a student to respond to. You may set a time limit for how long a student does have to respond. A student can watch their work, re-record as necessary, and then submit it. As a teacher, you're able to give feedback to the work, and you may also give students the ability to check each other's responses out and leave further responses. In this sense, you can foster a bit of an online discussion with your students themselves at their own time. This is a really nice feature because it does give students time to think and be thoughtful about how they respond. And this provides you a huge amount of opportunities about how to incorporate into your class. Whether you're looking at an end of project reflection, if you're looking for a student to demonstrate their learning in lieu of a traditional test, if you're a world language teacher and you'd like to start developing a speaking portfolio to have students practice using the target language, Flipgrid is a wonderful tool. This could also be modified and geared towards an asynchronous discussion where students can interact. And in this world of distance learning, this could be an alternative to that lack of face-to-face time that we do have with students, and they can at least interact and share ideas and thoughts with whatever it is that you're working on in class. And just as there are many different ways that you can use topics and grids to get students interacting with each other in Flipgrid, you have a lot of different options about how to assign it as well. Flipgrid does integrate with Google Classroom if you're still using this. You can also embed and link Flipgrid within Schoology. If you'd like to simply have a link within a Google Doc, you may do that too. And you can also develop a QR code from the assignment where a student can use an app or their phone to hand in the work. Similarly, students can even upload existing video to Flipgrid as part of their work if they recorded it with a camera or something like this. Whatever way you choose to use, it's very, very simple and student-friendly to assign. So, as we get started with Flipgrid in the classroom, there's a few things to consider for a successful start. First off, start small and start simple. Work on simple activities to build confidence for you in your design and also for the students in their use. By doing something that's small and simple and low stakes, you can learn about what you like and what you don't like about certain features without investing a whole lot of time. Also consider what is your win or your purpose for the assignment. Is this something about social and emotional learning and interaction? If so, gear the topics toward that. If you're really looking at a demonstration of learning or an understanding of content, well then gear the questions and expectations for that. If we're looking at simply skills practice, just at listening and speaking and thinking about our body language and how we communicate and interact, well then that could be the focus as well. You can develop the instructions, maybe some helpful tips, as well as the grading criteria around these. And having that clear goal will make a much more successful experience for both you and the students. So as we learn about Flipgrid, think about how this can be used for a meaningful assessment, whether it's formative or summative. Think about how we can develop community, even though we're not together in classes. How can we use Flipgrid to develop those speaking skills around the content that we teach? And how can Flipgrid be an option to shake things up a little bit and keep things fresh for you and your students? So let's go ahead and get started and see what we can do.